Well, hi everyone. Today I am here to talk about a serious topic. This is what I notice about K pop groups who are organized or formed and trained by companies versus the K pop groups formed by themselves or tasked to choose members themselves coming from a company where they handpick to form a group. Well, it has caused my attention that the dynamics of the groups work really differently when the formation of groups are created and personalized. However, these may not be the cause of disbandments as there are a lot of other factors that may work behind this, so I just wanted to clear this out as a disclaimer, as I won't be talking on this matter. Anyway, let's get started. Hi, I know this is a different kind of video. I'm just trying on various content categories, nothing much, and yes, reaction videos coming soon as promised. Okay, so a group dynamics. Why do these change? Why do they differ? Well, group dynamics is very important, especially for K-pop groups, because I've noticed it like ever since getting into K-pop. Well, I think there's no certain answer. However, I feel like there's a mass difference between companies forming a group and group members formed by themselves. Companies holding auditions for collecting a mass group of random trainees to debut together put pressure and expectations on the group to show that group image may often look forced, whereas groups formed before pre-debut goes thick and thin and faces and solves everything together, shows the dynamic naturally. I won't be naming any names, but this is true because you can see and notice which things are staged and which things comes out naturally when it comes in terms of their content that they publish as groups. Also, when trainees being trained individually goes through long selection round to qualify for working in a group, and this actually causes a difference than the trainees put in a group and have been trained together ever since, because when you're in a group and training with them for a long time, you just create that special bond with them. As a result, like the trainees being trained individually or like in a large selection of trainees, you don't know who you're gonna be with. You may not even be paired with a person who you don't personally find that you can get along with. So this is kind of a different thing that I also noticed. Besides, the dynamics are different, as imagine being a trainee, you need to adjust to the new group you are in and learn how to adjust to the group mates after debut. When you were already among this group before debut and know how to deal and negotiate it with each member differently, which is an advantage, and work on the relation ever since, get a time advantage. So like you can actually utilize that time that you're using now to know the members with trying out different things like developing skills, learning new languages, providing time for your own improvement, and not working on the relationship, okay, with the other members. So yeah, I also think this is like a leap or like a big step as a group dynamic. So besides that, I have also seen when a company produces anything, the group having to participate in the creative process act differently than the group not having to do anything with the creation, and that actually proves how sincere you are to the content you're putting out, right? And also like the amount of passion you see in their work and performance is also like noticeable. However, nowadays some companies have separate production teams where they include a member or two from the groups to participate in the creative process. Well, this can actually result in two ways. Like, it can have positive or negative effect, which is like a topic for another day. However, this can also be a good strategy since not all the members have the ability to produce or generate ideas, so others can utilize their talent to participate in separate tasks, right? Like choreographies, like probably concept development, probably other things. So the level of passion and involvement determines how the group functions, and you can see evident behaviors in tours, concerts, and performances, which will be my next topic. And as I said earlier, I won't be naming any names, but there are some exceptions. But this cannot be example because we cannot consider one or two exceptions as an example that they're still striving and thriving and doing better. So the next point is that I've noticed is during the financial crisis, mismanagement, and lack of resources and efforts by companies, there were and still are some groups that are pulling it through even in the worst of times. Also helping the company to recover if the companies are not in good terms. They're changing companies but still being together. And this has some, despite having all the resources, support, and investment of the company, fail to retain their group, which is true, and I have seen this happen to a lot of groups who are not like together now. So this is where the support from members comes in handy, and other than your personal mistakes, serious rumors, and misbehavior, if you don't get along with the members and get the members to support you, then it is a serious issue and you definitely messed up there, because otherwise there's no other reasons that members won't disagree with you unless it's something like that. So we can actually say that the dynamics as a group is very important and should be prioritized by any company, big or small, because it actually helps the group to get going. Besides that, there is also something that I should point out, which is the fans often look forward to like this kind of group dynamics, especially during comebacks, promotions, and also in their tours. They expect to see the brother/sisterhood and ships among them too. But if they are like shown with no coordination, cooperation, or zero interaction, then the group image seems to die down a little bit, right? It gets really disappointing listening to like some of the feedbacks recently that caused a stir about a certain group, you know. So like when you see a lively group with a lot of interaction, funny moments, cute conversations, and teamwork and synchronizations, this makes the experience even more enjoyable rather than just, you know, tension in the air for something to go wrong, which is very likely. You are there to enjoy their tour, to be present with them and experience the entire tour and the group, right? So like a fun experience is expected always. So this is it. It's not a long video. I tried to keep it short because I don't like talking on serious matters for a long time. So like and this is not what my channel is about, so I tried to keep it short and sweet. Anyways, that's what I think about group dynamics, and I think it's like very important for like any group to succeed, so their work may be shown for a long time, like even for 17 years and celebrating the anniversary, like 17 years, it's crazy. And also like lack of it may cause the group to go on a hiatus just after like 1 year of their debut, which is embarrassing. So yes, it is an important aspect, but it's just me and my video essay. What do you think? Like, do you think group dynamics is a very important factor for the success of a group, or you just think it's um like one of the characteristics that a group should have, but not like as important as highlighting it? Let me know in the comments. See you next time. Bye.